Day 3 of the FIDE Grand Swiss tournament once again proved to be a roller coaster ride, and once again the big three of Indian chess shone through brightly. Gukesh, playing some absolutely magnificent chess at this point in time, managed to pull off a brilliant victory yet again. After having drawn the earlier game, he's managed to win in grand style and ensure that once again his time control, his time management, everything else, the moves, the openings, the mid game, everything was spot on, and that is why Gukesh continued his winning run with 2.5 out of 3 points. The other major players who did well in the Grand Swiss tournament, if you look at Praggnanandhaa versus Boris Gelfand, it was a fantastic game. Gelfand, you have to remember, has challenged Viswanathan Anand in the 2012 World Championships. He's played in the candidates 5-6 times, but he put on a great show. At Praggnanandhaa, at one point, it was drawish. There was no way that there was any kind of a winning move that was possible. But Gelfand made a major rook blunder, and that allowed Praggnanandhaa with his queen and his pawns to ensure that the pressure would be built. He was up by a significant pawn advantage, and because of that, Praggnanandhaa managed an epic win against Boris Gelfand, the 2012 World Championship contender who had lost to Viswanathan Anand. Arjun Erigaisi versus Anton Domchenko. Now, both were playing very solid chess at this stage. But Domchenko made an error, and because of that, Arjun, it was a seesaw game. One error was leading to the other, another blunder was leading to another blunder. The margins were so small, but Arjun, in a solid knight and pawn game, ensured that he managed to win, and now he also has gotten to 2.5 points. But the major result today was Parham Maghsoodloo beating Alireza Firouzja. Now, Firouzja and Parham Maghsoodloo were really doing well in the tournament, but a major bishop blunder by Alireza Firouzja ensured that Parham Maghsoodloo captured it, and then now he's the only individual who now has 3 points out of 3 in the entire tournament. Divya Deshmukh, on the other hand, she drew her game. Vaishali Ramesh Babu has now won 3 straight, and that's why she's also at the top with 3 points. You look at Harika, she drew her game as well. And looking at the others, Abhimanyu Puranik put on a rather good fight against Nodirbek Abdusattarov, but he lost his game, and that is why it was rather bittersweet. Nihal Sarin had a winning position against his opponent, but he blundered, and that's why it ended in a draw. Vidit's game also ended in a draw, and that is why today game, when you look at day 3 of the FIDE Grand Swiss event, it was just the big three of Indian chess doing really well. Gukesh winning, Pragg winning, and also Arjun Erigaisi winning. So this is indeed a great moment for Indian chess. All our competitors are doing well. Divya Deshmukh had a credible draw against Karthikeyan Murali as well. So Divya has already stated that even if I lose all the games, I will only take back the lessons that I have learned in order to be strong for the candidates. So Vantika Agarwal was the only individual who lost kind of in the main draw, and that's why you have to feel for Vantika. After having blundered against Bibisara Suboeva, where she was in a winning position, she has lost out. So that's why it is a fantastic result indeed for Indian chess heading into round number 4. Now, according to the pairings, Arjun Erigaisi might face Parham Maghsoodloo. So that is going to be a mouth-watering contest. Gukesh at this stage, he is also looking good. Praggnanandhaa, all eyes will be on him because he looks to be the man to beat. He beat Gelfand, who's a very strong competitor, but Gukesh and Pragg and Arjun Erigaisi will now have to maintain the consistency because the brutality of the Grand Swiss format is only going to kick in the later stages of the tournament. Whoever capitalizes on the momentum will ensure that he goes on and not only gets into the final 2 in the top 2, he also makes it to the candidates as well. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this update. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis.